get past all those niceties and compliments and pay homage to what his career was before you say the tough part, which is that the guy sucks now. And I just find it's incredible to me that there's even a portion of the Steelers fan base who watched the game here against the Jets where he was outplayed by Russell Wilson, who we all couldn't wait to get rid of, with receivers like Garrett Wilson there, like Devontae Adams. It's not like you can make that excuse for him. You know, you could even say with Russ, he didn't have George Pickens for a few of those games late in the year. But no, none of us want to do that. And I don't even do that because I was sick of Russell Wilson too. He had his handpicked coaches. He had his handpicked players. He had all of those things. He goes 5-12. He puts up hollow numbers against bad teams late in the year to give him, decent overall counting stats at the end of the season. Yes.
That's what it is.
And this is supposed to be a town full of, understanding, outstanding football fans who are able to dig deeper than just that.
Ball knowers.
We actually watch games here.
Ball knowers in this town.
And the Jets were on, they were on all last year because the league thought they were going to be good with Aaron Rodgers, so you couldn't avoid Jets games.
What I'm surprised by, yes, it's not, you're talking about the fans' perspective on this, and I get that, and I agree with pretty much everything.
What's worse is the Steelers' perspective.
That's the real thing. Tomlin is driving this bus. He is a defensive coach by trade. We all know he puts stock in what guys do against the Steelers. How could you be this hot to trot after the player after you watched your defense, including and starring in that game, an undrafted free agent defensive back, the exact kind of player you would think a rookie, Aaron Rodgers in his prime, would make a game plan out of, right? Would he not go back if he were in his best years and say, hey, coach, they're going to start this Bishop character out there.
I'm going to make them pay for that.
We're basically going to get Devontae 15 catches and 220 yards today, just matching him up.
No, instead of that guy was the MVP.
He picked him off twice, turned the game, and Rodgers looked like a pumpkin. What is Mike watching against his own team that suddenly makes him think Rodgers has something left?
Because Mike, even though he prattles on and on about football justice, is now looking for a shortcut. He's looking for a quick fix, and this is that elixir for him. He's trying to find somebody to put a Band-Aid on his team's endless run of mediocrity, and he's somehow hoodwinked himself into thinking that this guy is the answer and the salvation to all his prayers. It's wild, man. It really is.
There's a stench of desperation that reeks around all of this, I think. I think that would be the word that I would use to describe the pursuit, really the whole saga. On the Steelers' end of things, it is very desperate. On Rodgers' end of things, it actually is too. You know why? Going back to the original stuff here. He doesn't really want to be here. He is desperately stringing this along for as long as he feels he can, in the hopes that the one situation we all know and accept at this point he thinks is better, because it is better, opens up to him, and that's Minnesota.
Yeah, have some balls. The guy does not even really want to play for you that bad. If he does, he's going to be settling. And you're cool with that? That's how he views you right now. Unless Schefter's wrong and they actually have a secret deal worked out, that's how he feels about you. And that's embarrassing.